Afoyorini ajoli kaneno logange mochwinyi e Wan Luo Television ento kongo chakenen wiye madiro ania Sunday AKUMU. Gamente metedero imadio kolo district katiki biekli muye mechiling billion pierdeku ya chel pimwagalim alibero piru wangwen alibario piere uya beach. Daktari maigulu kucheke melwen mateke kumtuo. Kadonki biachara President Yoweri Museveni oyabo chuma manyien mebiyo moch nyikien ki ilnakasongola.
At
least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long.
Anti-economy.
I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Amore dore itin chia beach nildwe adek medwemia pau ya chele mwaga alibere piru adek logange mochwinyi Wan Luo Television bino botin inino duju chawa ariyomo tieno anuoyo ania Sunday AKUMU. Gamente metedero me madio kolo district mati West Nile wen gimiru chiling billion pia deku ya chel ibiekli me mwagali manyen alibere piru wangwen alibare piru abit metiro jemweng magiti kwere wektela owot mabe gen gitikenen liman pole kibino ki kingang kibot muchor madano jogo pole lubiachara biek mamegi meliman kichako nyamone kachoke moti meki Madi Dreams Hotel mati inde town council imadio kolo district. La George pa Wan Luo Television Emmanuel Joko Bertika chakame biekli man kakeli report kipere tere duju.
Gamente mitedero i district mi madio kolo uwok kusilingi maromo billion piera deku ya shell kuwie mania omako junenia jutiyu kudu ni oru palim manyen mi elifario kupiera rio wia ngwen man elifario kupiera rio wia beach. Lembe eni uwoki kare ma juru gamba man juru teach mi district local government mi madio kolo gibedu kudu kani weshu iwi budget pa oru manyin. Nento budget ne utiele kusilingi maromo bilionario mapore ungo ku budget manuango juketu pi oru palima eni maobedu billion pira deku ya deku uye. Zaruko Kazimiro mautie jadit pa juru teach mi district ne nyoke chief administrative officer. Okwayo juru teach mi district mi madio kolo eni nitiyu karachelo kara sente maumbo mitiri eni unwangire mapodi oru palim eni udarongo idwi mirabusieli oru maubino.
I think this year we have started fairly well compared to last year. For instance, this budget conference, we have even convened it slightly earlier than the one for last financial year. And we should not be consistent from here up to the time of budget approval.
Letaro faima mautie jaraweshu pa madio kolo district council eni uyuak ikumpeny mautie manok ma government eni shopu kaninwango kudumu soro ikumge man ekwayo bende juru teach mi district ni loko kura mige ikare mishoku musoro karagi nwang lim maumitiri pitich palwak.
We have revenues in our sub-counties that people are sitting on them. People are under clearing. People are using money at source. These things as council, we have been talking about them. But our attitude, if we don't come out from that attitude, we are not going to move far.
Akwa David mautie won kom maloyo wilembe palim i district mi madio kolo u nyutu kitema limne omako juti kudu man ekwayo dano sheke magibedu irombu eni masagu ne juru teach man ju councilor mi district mi madio kolo eni.
This conference here has pertinent and a salient essence for the development of our district.
En bende lembe mawuok ubedo kite maruom pasomo utie piny akecha ngudu mautie marach man od yath mautie manok i district Mimadiokolo. Pi Wan Luo TV an Ujok Emmanuel ni ai kudi district Mimadiokolo.
Daktari magipimo tuo ma pat-pati oriere guchike me merom giwek dan mapol gunong kon meyot komati dak bene kilweni kum tuo pat romo dok piny komalo me Uganda geno ber ka lokono etedul me Uganda Medical Laboratory Technology Association yup me kwer mwaka ngwen ma otime kiachuli in hotel mati boma gulu wanen matut kibot Dennis Oti.
Kano gi yupe kin man mi kwero kwe mi kamegi mi piara ngwen wi achiele dul pa daktari magen gi neno kin man mi pi mutuo idul ma megi ma kilwoni Uganda Medical Laboratory Technology Association iwangi gitie kono yup madit iboma madit mi gulu ikar magitie ka lokono kelo cholo ANGEYA ke ya chuli in hotel achiel mati boma madit miguru dulman gien kono gi wajni gitie ka tich la ka achiel kelo member mokene magineno kin man mi pim magiluongi ni laboratory technicians magitie it lobo East Africa yub man ma beter kono ni angwen kulo ni noni okelo were ma pat ke ministry maneno lokom yor kom Uganda Tanzania, Rwanda, la kaachiel ke Kenya. Alibo Patrick Dennis, matie kono president pa dulmani lobo Uganda, eno wajo ni kachoke man, tie mineno kid man mi rocho kono beberu, ketero kono kony mamiete bodluak chok.
Through which we demonstrate our commitment towards disease surveillance and diagnosis, innovation, excellency, partnership, and advancement of medical laboratory practices in the country and world over, with the intention of promoting and maintaining high standards of professionalism and excellency in medical laboratory service delivery. This year's event is sustainability and partnerships in the evolving laboratory landscape. This is an agenda that is in line with the National Health and Laboratory Diagnostic Services vision of increasing accessibility to quality laboratory and diagnostic services in the country.
Ikid meno bene noni president padulman matie koni lobo Kenya makilwonye ni safari kalu en beno tiro kore ke kore kun mogoni perke mavur lobo mi East Africa gitika karye Roma ma wajni kagitiula kachel bikonyo kien man mitiako pero ma tie kien man mimino results padore kumpim.
To be left to make a decision, I think ISO certification. The medical laboratory services has an ISO standard, internationally recognized. It is called ISO 15189, and I think to harmonize the practices in all these countries, which will help in the delivery of quality medical laboratory services, then we all need to embrace ISO certification in all our laboratory services within each country, so that the whole region has all their laboratories that are offering quality diagnosis through laboratories that have been ISO certified.
Nabagale aneth ngad ma kono tie maneno kin man mi pime do kubu kono kin tich pa Ministry of Health. Eno wajo ni gin ma pire tek dong loyo ena ye tich pa jo man magineno kin man mi pimu tuo ma en mogo ni gitika konyo matek kid man mi duoko kono ping kid mi kobo patuo.
Uganda, we are working to pressing towards achieving the universal health coverage, and in this, disease prevention and control is on the forefront, because colleagues, it's very important to note that disease treatment, mainly in advanced phases, is very expensive. So the Ministry of Health in Uganda is back to the roots of disease prevention and control through early detection, where laboratory is a pivot.
Iyupa dulman kono matika time ke achuli inni inoni okelo kono luak mapol dok gitika miyo kono kony mi pim timo jimi mokene minono i achuli in. ANGEYA ma ochwiny Wan Luo TV and Dennis Oti Igulu City.
Notela maya Rua City kutiko yar kono yup madit milweni kompera mapora tuwar kadang pera moken mabin machelo wa duki pa pera makitman maporo ni dok geno luo yup man ni multi-hazard contingency and disaster management plan maobo konyo neno kit medoro luake kompera maken kacheo poro no dong gamente medero tia tera yup man office wa prime minister dul maklone sefort kachika UNICEF oteno yekwod merkidul me Uganda Red Cross Society pilwak maya Rua City kikabedo mokene e West Nile. John Paul Opio tiki matute dul magutore pe yubman ayobedo office pa prime minister dul moken mapejen kom gamente kilone seford kidong UNICEF kachil kidul me Uganda Red Cross Society. Joseph Ayaba karan pila konfu chat kiwil kidong lone mengom ya Rua City owane mono yup kitime mi yunel mabe ikom kit mekonyo city dedi kompera meken mapora tura wek okony kwa palwak.
Climate change issues in the city development plan. Madam Speaker, the consensus plan is the response to national policy for disaster preparedness and management, with the purpose to have a prepared city for disaster management by counteracting vulnerability.
Godfrey Anguyo, Councillor Machung Pilwak Maya Yivu North, Jolo Yupman Kichia Pa.
Our next financial year budget will need to have a budget line specifically to support this contingency planning rather than only limiting ourselves to other partner NGO funding. And I hope the planning unit is going to take this into consideration, and as members of the committee will be able to do the needful when it comes to our various committees.
Adia James Yoti, Councillor Machung Pidan Maya Yivu Centro, Owen Mono Yupman Bokona Matea, Keloko Kwa Padano Makukeme, Kipeka Mapora Tura, Dokman, Timecha wa Mokiken.
My electoral area, which was most hit by the disaster, the people of Triwala, the people of Kokia, the people of Komite, the people of Alifu, they were thoroughly hit by disaster. So because this plan was not in place here in the city, it became very difficult to come to their aid. That was why Seford willingly came and supported some few of them, but 90% were left in suspense.
Pe Wan Luo Television, John Paul Opio, Rua City. Latela lobo Uganda man President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tintia bicho cheri okidi kabermatia tiak sub county Amuru district kaneno lokumbalalo wapa President kuno timeneno pera ngomo lakti kemigedung nongola gama gikipitele mautu gikinu leka balalo makwili ngomi kumalumu Uganda kilote dero dok erberka diyeru karme ake kare ononi elma gikimau chimo beninda pau ya beach maidremia pau ya chill ento dongo bero tienma dek wele karman. La George Wan Luo Television Ismail Jacob Jones kil report matut ikumlanga President Yoweri Museveni katika kemok magikati kwerepe beru pabalale kumalo me Uganda atirane iya chuli kongwanen kiboten kiyokiri mania chak sub county iyup mautime tindijeng.
President Museveni ikarame rwate mamege kilwak magugore Yukidi South Village Yukidi Parish ya Tiak Sub County Amur District utiako katiki rokcha chochot ikom lokwa diay magim.
They must all go and I give them 3 weeks to leave.
Kian biduya ko a joman majagi tila la kipe gichelle mi gitabira dek kan nongdongo a kowen.
And they should not go to invade other areas of Uganda. They should go either sell the cows and get money and settle. Because they have already got free money by grazing. Let them sell the cows and go and do other things.
Kada mwenye kuda kuka kamo da watu Uganda kamo kame. Kino kupandia ngini kuchapako kuchekunong kikabere magirawo bere makita chimo ni biar.
La ditlobo ikarme lok kilwak magugore mapol mai kino bere Lutela dini Lutela tekwaro ka chel kilwak me kabero menum wajani menum dano magi umirgu a chot king on pagamente benem.
This situation, maybe they were not aware. We are now coming in. we shall discuss when we meet the two groups, the group of His Lordship of OCWINY and the other group. We shall discuss how to handle the issue now of ownership and renting agreements. How do we handle those?
Santo apire, ruot mekara atiak, mati iamor district, okaro beneki kachu, padotela mete kwarom.
The issue of balalo is a very sticky thing. And let me assure you that if it is not handled properly, it will create an unnecessary animosity. And we don't want animosity in your reign. You have done very well, and therefore we stand by you, and we want you to ensure that the Executive Order number 3 is implemented and implemented completely.
Lieutenant Mogome Amor District, Machalo, Woncom LC5, Kachil K, Nameme Parliament Mekaberumenum, Benagumi Lock Mamegi, Malopeki Magino, Ikom Madien Pad Balalo, Tickatimune Ikom Luakme Amorum.
There is a boy who is about 36 years. He had about 70 pieces of land. Now the people surrounding him sold all their land. He was the only one in the middle. Now the animals are released on a daily basis, destroying his crops. He had no option. He went to the people and said, "You people, can you give me some money? And I go away because I cannot cultivate, I cannot do anything." Then they asked him, "How much money are you interested in per acre?" He said, "Can you give me 400,000 per acre?" They told him, "No, we can only pay you 200,000 per acre."
Limpala did lobo, Ubino, Yunge and Diero, Kato Rock Chane iti, Wanina Pawya Beach, Midway Man, Dark Bennett Rock Chane, Maro Lokum a Pabalalo, Lok Medjokoton Yen me Wangomaka, Kidong Bennett Tim Yakudye, Matiga Time, I district ma, I Kitgum Kachil K Agagum, Pilorangea Muchin, Wan Luo TV, Iamoro District, and Ismail Jacob Jones.
Ilorang'eyo biashara ilorang'eyo mochung kanki Wan Luo Television ayani President Yoweri Museveni chiang'weno yabo chuma madit me biyo moch nikiari inakasongola dulma klone chike Tropical Fruits Limited gubutiyo kono tich mechoko nikiari biyo ne kedong bene pero gi coach wek chat ki bodan mapol magiti kabir mapatpat iyub man rwechuma man manye Mr. Francis Mugabe ayekono bedo kadorne ki bodan meti kakoge Nakasongola. Watiki report method PN. Foj mokene pidon loman ochiarbod Mrs. Olivia Mugabe maeno tika chilgin kiomine Mr. Francis meyapo chike Tropical Fruits Limited maeno tiyo bene matek meneni chumaman odon darochung matek.
In 2020, Your Excellency, we started to process local fruits, namely our pineapples, mangoes, and passion. By 2021, it had become clear that our mango pulp had high demand in the local market, while our pineapple pulp had high demand in the European market and other export markets. Your Excellency, right now, Kike is exporting its pineapple concentrate to the EU market. Our products have been tested and they meet the required standards of the EU market, and that's why we are exporting. Your Excellency, in this region of Luweero, Nakasongola and Kayunga, we have large commercial pineapple farmers, especially, for example, amongst us there is one outstanding pineapple farmer, Mr. Kaizi George. He has over 200 acres of pineapples at Ekitenderi, right down here, Ekitenderi Luweero district. He does it commercially, and he's really supplying us. But Your Excellency, we are only able to meet the orders that we got from Europe, from Dollar, BV Holland, and Agrana. We are only meeting about 30%. So we are also missing out on capacity to meet the demands out there, since our products meet their requirements. We carried out a feasibility study about apples, and we found that indeed all high altitude districts of Uganda, like Kabale, Rubanda, Kanungu, Rukunjiri, Kasese, and Bunyangabu, are now growing apples on a commercial scale. That's when we came back to UBL and we said, yes, let's sign an MOU. We can give it a try. But at the moment, we have not taken a step forward because we do not have the capacity to acquire those machines.
President Yoweri Museveni walikidana mogo ne pimwaga mapol dong en berka miyotam kanyoli Uganda mecharo donye fu machalo biachara rwamba malo piene man obokoyo lwenye chan miyu teach dog bene kero lonyo rwamba malo.
Through inheritance, they divide it up, and that's why I said, in 1995, 89 to 95, I say you need the 4 acres model. 4 acres model, which we told you. And we told you that if you have got 4 acres now, in 1 acre, put coffee, colonial coffee. In the 2nd acre, put fruits, fruits. In the 2nd acre, put fruits. Which fruits? Oranges, mangoes, or pineapples. That was 95. 3rd acre, put pasture for 0 grazing cows, zamata, for milk. 1 acre, you plant grass, which you cut, you give it to 8 cows. In a shed, they would give you about 60 liters. The 4th acre, you put there food crop, cassava. You never heard me talking about cotton. Nobody has ever heard me talking in my mouth here cotton for the smaller people, never. Because cotton is death for them. They will never get out of poverty. Cotton can only make money if you do it on a big scale. But if you do it on a small scale, you never get out of poverty. Tobacco, like West Nile, that is poison for West Nile. Olubimbiru no, but and say okulimako, kulubimbiru no. Olubimbi the Katara, in actually we would say Katara, somebody's piece of cultivation. Now, what they are talking about, those are small things. Supporting you, Francis, is very easy. Obatu where is the center, but I'm not here. Bakola ne baliro bwerere. Ate alina chakozeko oyo anatule matia. If we give money to people who just squander it, people are doing nothing. How can we fail to give money to somebody who is doing something good? The problem is not money. The problem is abakozi abanakole ebintu. People who can do work.
Ingela jen President omeyomoro kafuzo achel botlufu nyikiyat magiti luwero mekono gin lokom gin wot mitingo jami afura mechwalo ne chuk. Minister Pilim Goyub Kidong Donlo Bonro Matia Kasaija ofo ngat mo chaka chuma man piripe kiloremi donlo kinene emiyo teach bot buluma pol magiti annually Uganda.
I want to thank you for offering jobs to the youth. Again, I have a headache myself, although at times when I tell my president, he doesn't believe in me. The problem we are faced is creation of jobs. We are putting on the market, as far as jobs are concerned, 700,000 youth, And normally, we are creating between 300 to 400 new jobs. So where do we take those younger people? So Francis, you definitely, I would also, when you expand, I would also encourage you to increase on the job facilities so that these youth who are coming from educational institutions, they get a job and they become stable and they become forceful.
Minister of Investment ki Privatization Honorable Evelyn Nanite owen mono chuma mandi chuma dak papate tie piani mono yuwije mapol dokman oberu kono cho kinino matut engelok matek pa President Yoweri Museveni.
Thank you that you appointed Honorable Matiaka Saja and myself to be shareholders on your behalf and on behalf of Ugandans on UDB. We did support, but we were not able to support him to the tune of $2 million at the time because of capitalization. But the good news is, Your Excellency, you've resolved this problem by allowing UDB more capitalization, and therefore I've given assurance, and I want to give the assurance publicly, that the $1 million request that Mr. Kike wants, we will indeed ensure that it is given to him. And this is not because he has asked in your presence, this is because he's a good debtor. Your Excellency, Mr. Kike, for all the banks from whom he has gone to pick a loan, including DFCU, he has paid back their loans. If you're a good debtor like him, we will surely support. And Your Excellency, therefore, I want to thank you for establishing this development bank, because the interest rate is lower than that of DFCU. And you also put the agriculture credit facility, which started with 200 billion, now it has gone to 800 billion. Your Excellency, I thank you for really capital investment and wanting to address the issue of capitalization and cost of money in Uganda by investing in UDB and also in the agriculture credit facility.
Rejuma Francis Mugabe ofoyo President Pijolo Luoma Meke kidong bene enowani mani mapiere tek bodlufu mapol makitika for nyigiade Greta Luwero piano bokonyo gin meteno ko yup magichako mwaka makaro piera rio kulangej.
It is through such programs, including parish development model, as my chairman mentioned it, that Kike today is working with 20,000 smallholder mango farmers across the country, well represented here. We also provide jobs for over 500 fruit aggregators across the country. And we directly employ their children or our children to the tune of 500 young Ugandans.
Chuma man kichaga yubone mwaka ali bareka par bongwen doktiki ke rokon me yupo nyigiyari metric tons ali bachel ikare mechiak pa yari nyigi kachela chel dokti kono pilfu magiti Greta Luwero Greta Masaka West Nile komal kedong bokedi sub-region Weng magiti Uganda Weng obokon lufu makaro gin ali bachel magiti furu nyigeri chalwe muyeme na nasi kidong matunda ikin mukene. Lutela mokene mago birte Yubman aye Minister Biachara Honorable Francis Mwebase, Minister Matidi Pilokom Chad ki will Honorable David Bahati ki MPs ikin mukene. Pe Wan Luo Television Ania Sunday AKUMU. In lokom turo tim palobo Uganda gukberge kayar mabe meturo kono ituro me PMT ngonyonyo man Africa Weightlifting Championship mautum. Gen gudugo pareke mendila pau ya chele turo mauti mai Cairo ilobo Egypt. Pat Robert Larubi kele matutikom lokom turo.
Lobo Uganda omenye turo meeting ute mapek man Bodylifting Championship imwaka libario kipiario uya dek. Geno dugo kimodale parachel ituro magen go berie ilobo Cairo.
Weightlifting in our school because we were approached by some students who wanted to study, but they had no means, but they had the talent. We worked hand in hand with the Federation of Weightlifting in Uganda, and we already have a gym in the school which we are using as students, but these students came to us and we gave them an opportunity. These two students, one is a girl, Mutesi Swabra, senior 6, and Tumukunde Dan of senior 5. We gave them the chance to start there while they are also playing their game. So they went to Egypt to represent the country. They have come back today with the trophies and the medals.
Neno pa team attack total minero ken magen gelo mon loyo kwere tugo makloni World Junior Weightlifting Championship.
They have come back with the 4 gold medals and 6 silver medals. This is good not only for the school but also to the nation.
Inge tugo matek tugo moberi Cairo lobo Egypt geno dugula wo utiano kon dugu kin yom matek total karma ke geology magen gudugu kwere gang. Ang'eya mochwenyi Wan Luo TV mamake lokum turu Pat Robert Larubi.
En ki report meno wa odong ya gikimi lo ang'eya mochwenyi kanki Wan Luo Television picha bitmatin ania Sunday AKUMU ko yimo kene peking wek peking nano ngit matike galo wang wen karbotin ni kanki Wan Luo Television ileb mameki ileb menyang mabelo yo afoyo nano waikare duju.